Axel and Elora's big delivery day. In the heart of the city, Elora sat at her logistics desk, surrounded by glowing computer screens. She was the conductor of a giant orchestra made of trucks and traffic lights. Her job was to make sure every shipment went to the right place at the exact right time. Today, she was tracking her favorite driver, Axel, who was heading to a factory with a full load of cargo. Axel pulled his big, shiny truck up to the gates of the factory in Grünheide. He checked his watch and smiled, proud to be right on schedule. But when he spoke to the guard, his smile faded. "I have a delivery for Grünheide," Axel said. The guard shook his head and replied, "I'm sorry, Axel, but this shipment is actually for Potsdam." Axel quickly called Elora. When she heard the news, her eyes widened. "Oh no, Axel, I am so sorry," she said over the headset. "There must have been a mix-up in the paperwork. I must redirect you to Potsdam immediately." Axel sighed, but stayed calm. He put the truck in gear and began the drive to the new city, navigating the busy morning traffic. When Axel arrived in Potsdam, he saw a note on his screen about a 7 p.m. unloading time. He called Elora again, confused. "Is the 7 p.m. slot real, or is it just pro forma?" he asked. Elora checked the system and realized the time was just a placeholder. "It's pro forma, Axel. You can unload right now," she confirmed. Axel was relieved he wouldn't have to wait all night. With the help of Dieter the foreman, the truck was quickly emptied. Axel felt much better as he climbed back into his cab. He messaged Elora. "Unloading successful. Driving back empty now." It had been a rocky start, but they were back on track. The sun was high in the sky, as Axel enjoyed the feeling of a lighter truck on the open road. Back at the office, Elora was already planning the next move. She was feeling the pressure of a very busy week. She sent Axel a message. "I have a new trip for you in the Berlin area. It's a pickup in a place called Wolfshagen." She was so stressed with other calls that she didn't check the map closely, assuming everything in the Berlin area was close by. Axel pulled over to check the directions. He looked at the distance and his jaw dropped. He called Elora with a chuckle. "Elora, we have a little disagreement over the distance. When I said Berlin area, I meant 30 kilometers, like Potsdam, Grünheide, and Grossbeeren. But Wolfshagen is 130 kilometers away." He couldn't believe she thought a 2-hour drive was, quote, just around the corner. Elora gasped as she looked at her map again. 130 kilometers? "Oh, Axel, I'm so stressed today. I didn't even see the distance." She felt terrible for the mistake. The Berlin area was much larger than she had imagined in her head. She leaned back in her chair and took a deep breath, trying to stay calm amidst the chaos of the shipping schedules. Axel heard the stress in her voice and decided to lighten the mood. "Don't worry, Elora," he joked. "At least I'll get to see the beautiful countryside. I'll take the job." Elora started to laugh, her stress finally melting away. Axel's humor was exactly what she needed to get through the long day. They spent a moment laughing together over the giant Berlin area. "Okay, Axel," Elora said, her voice steady again. "The job is yours. I'll see you on Wednesday at 1:40 p.m. for the pickup." Axel nodded. "It's a deal, Elora. See you then." They were a great team, handling every mix-up and distance disagreement with a smile. Axel drove off into the sunset, ready for his next big delivery.